screen, and let's get started. All right. So, how has everybody's month been?
Good.
Good. All right. Well, I'm going to start with a tutorial on House. House is a really valuable tool. We've set up House accounts for all of the franchisees in the program, and we're finding, the traffic from House is already up 30% in the last month to 800 visits. We've been getting really, really good messages from our franchisees saying that they're hearing that people are converting who have gone and visited the House pages. House has a tremendous amount of cachet in the eyes of the search engines right now, and it is currently outranking a lot of companies that have traditionally been in first position in the search engines because of the popularity of this new social media property. So companies that would normally have been found for keywords like pull-out shelves, House is now outranking these companies that have had top position for years. And so because of that, we want to make sure that we are that our franchisees are very familiar with it, and anything that our franchisees can do to get more testimonials from people on their House pages will do wonders for backlinking back to the ShelfGenie pages. Also, it's great because people are going there for inspiration, and ShelfGenie is in itself an inspiration for a lot of people who are looking for solutions to their kitchen organizational and bathroom and pantry and other organizational needs. So let's start with a House tutorial. I have with me today one of our head of social media, and this is Joanne. Joanne, come and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Joanne.
Okay, you have to talk to my phone. Yeah, you're going to have to come over here. Okay. So if you can see Joanne, she's very nice. She's a good person, and she's been with us for quite some time, and she is our House guru, our in-house House guru. So if you have any questions, feel free to, at the end of the tutorial, just chime in and ask, okay? All right, here we go. All right, so what is House?
Okay, so House is a social media platform, and it's just help customers basically go on there and get inspiration, and it's also where they find contractors or designers. So say I was a customer, I would go on there and I can see pictures of different rooms or also like different aspects. So say I like a backsplash in this kitchen and like the ceiling in this kitchen. I can put those all together in an idea book, and then I can also see what contractor, what interior designer put all of it together. So it's where I would also go to find the professional and have them come and do it in my home. It's a great place to provide exposure for your business. So you definitely want to get on there. I know you guys all each have your accounts right now. It's somewhere where you want to post all your the shelves that you guys do and any projects that you have done. You should definitely put on there. The more the merrier. So basically, on House, they break it up so you can filter it either by rooms, so kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, or the different styles, so contemporary, modern, traditional, or you can do different aspects, so like a fireplace, or like I said, a backsplash, a headboard, a backboard.
Pantries, pull-out shelves, bathroom organization, things. It breaks it down by different categories, and people search by those categories.
So in order to come up in as many categories as possible, what we do is we do a lot of descriptions for each picture that we put up for you, and in the descriptions we use a lot of keywords. So one picture can have like a bunch of different keywords, but you come up for as many things as possible, because you never know how people are going to try to search for you. So they're saying that the people who use House, 80% of them are homeowners, 78% of them are married, and their average income is $450,000 a year.
So the value.
Or the value of their home, sorry. And the average income is $124,000 a year. And they say that everybody who's on House plans to redecorate or decorate their home within the next 2 years. And also in the next 2 years, 40% of them plan to build an addition to their house. Plan to build an addition to their house or remodel. And 10% of them also want to custom build their own home. So definitely people that are on there are looking for a reason, and they're looking to find people to do this stuff for them. It's not people on Pinterest who are just looking just for the fun of it.
Right. And Pinterest, by the way, is also up a lot. And our next meeting is going to be talking about Pinterest and also how to capitalize on that. Now, just so you guys know, we've taken on a lot of this responsibility in terms of the house because we see just how valuable these positions are within the search engines. And so, if you guys have photos, the whole idea is take as many photos as you can, try to get good quality photos, and what really gets a lot of followers and a lot of popularity is unique solutions to what would normally be something that isn't a unique solution, like the under sink cabinets in a bathroom that has the risers on it. That's something that people don't see every day, so you get a lot of people who add that type of thing to their idea books.
And just to add on to that, I can't stress how important it is to, when you guys are putting in these installations to people's homes, just take a picture of whatever you can and send them over to Patty or myself, because it's really, really important to get these pictures up on your social media and on House. Like I said before, the more pictures you have, the merrier. Okay, so the main source of ideas and advice for people's homes, you would think that people get most of their advice from word of mouth, from family and friends, but actually 68% of people are getting their ideas from House. TV is only 2%, and magazines is only 11%. So as you can see, being on House is really, really important.
Right. So, and when it says House/online, they're also looking at Pinterest. They're also looking at other inspirational sites and manufacturer websites to get that information. But the lion's share of the people who are doing the shopping are now doing it on the web. It's the easiest place for people to look. They go on at night. They sit around. They gather ideas from different locations. They add it to their idea book. And then that way, the day that they're deciding to do their bathroom renovation, they've got an idea book that within it has, all the different toilet designs they like, all the different towel racks they like, all the different sink designs they like, and then they could sort of, from that, create an idea for the tile, for the coloring of the walls, for the light fixtures. They create exactly what it is that they want out of all of these pictures that they've basically just picked off of online or pictures that are already up on House for them.
And also, I know a lot of the interior decorators, when they get hired, they actually not only have people show them boards or idea books on House of stuff that they like, but they also have them make a board of things that they don't like, so that they can get a better idea of what their customer does and does not want. So that's like a really cool aspect to House too.
Okay, so although we've already set up all of your House accounts, there might be a couple of you on here that don't have a House account. Really easy to set it up, the greater amount of keywords that you put on there, the greater your odds are that you'll be found by potential clients, and it also allows you to put links to your Facebook, your Twitter, and your LinkedIn through the imagery that you're posting on there. All you need to do to upload the pictures of your product's work, you can just send it to us. We'll take care of it for you, but you all have your logins for your House accounts that we provided you at we've emailed you in the past. If you don't have it, just shoot me an email and we'll send it over to you. And you also have the opportunity to upload any photos into it. Although if you're on the program, Patty is outstanding at making sure that these things get uploaded, with all the proper keywords in there. And then as soon as we upload a picture to House, what we then do is part of our search engine optimization campaign is our backlinking program. And so we create backlinks that actually link to these new photos that we've uploaded onto Houzz to make them popular within Houzz so that more people will add those photos to their idea books. And so just putting up a picture on there isn't necessarily always enough to get a lot of people to follow it. Sometimes, or what we typically do is as soon as we put up a picture, we add that URL to our list of URLs that we're creating popularity for, and then we create backlinks from other locations to that location to show the search engines that people think that that's a really cool place to go.
Okay, so.
Oh, somebody invalidated an entry. I don't know what that means. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody still there?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, good. Just checking. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so an idea book on Houzz is basically a virtual scrapbook that illustrates the characteristics and elements that people would like for their home. So dining table, paint color, etc. It's also the place where conversations begin. So in order to make the most of this, you want to post great images with a lot of keywords so that you can provide greater exposure for your company. And then you can add pictures to idea books as you browse by waving your mouse over the picture. And then at the bottom of the picture, a menu will appear. So you can go there and then you click Add to Idea Book. And then it'll put it in your idea book, and you can also make a note of what you like. So say I saw a kitchen and I pinned it to my idea book, you can then write backslash or hood or tiles or whatever it is specifically that you like in that picture so you can remember for later.
Right, or pull out shelves.
Yeah.
Right. So your Houzz profile page, this is where we work on building out who you are. So we'll upload your personal photo, as a ShelfGenie representative to demonstrate, how professional you are, so on and so forth. And we'll also, it allows for people who are looking at your Houzz profile to post questions and post images, and it allows you to answer questions within that. So it's a place where you can actually talk to potential customers, and we've been monitoring those interactions on Houzz to make sure that if you get any inquiries that we forward them on to you. So if you get inquiries directly through Houzz.
So also you guys all have your login information. So any chance that you get, you should be logging on if you can. And if people aren't asking you questions directly, you still want to get your name out there. So maybe you can go onto other project boards and just post questions or suggestions or something and drive people back.
Right. So recommendations is key, and this is really one of the things where we have to ask for your help on it. It's very, very important. A recommendation is what will help get your franchise or your ShelfGenie location or your photos to the top of a list of what could be thousands of photos. If I type in, pull out shelves, there are literally thousands and thousands of photos within Houzz that are pull out shelves. The ones that are going to get to the top of the list are the ones that have the most adds to idea books and also have the most amount of positive recommendations from for the installers. And so one of the things that we stress is recommendations. If you can get one of your clients that you've done an installation for to go onto your Houzz account or just join up to Houzz, look for one of your photos and give you a professional recommendation, that will go a very far way in helping you to get good positioning within the Houzz search engine. The more recommendations that you have, the more legitimate your company seems.
Also, the more recommendations you have, it'll make your franchise come up higher. And I just want to point out, Seattle has proved they have 5 stars right now.
Go Seattle. Go Seattle. All right. So there's a new feature that that Houzz just added, which is the ability to add tags to your photos. And it basically creates a pop-up box of information that'll appear on the screen, so that you can give more detailed information or pricing on a particular installation. So I know that we don't like to promote our pricing on Houzz or anywhere on the web. We want to we really just want to get an appointment and get in front of the people so that we can sell them on the service. However, these little green tags, I hope you all can see my screen, but these little green tags that are appearing on the screen, if you scroll over those tabs, a little box, it's like a little gray box pops up with more information about that element of the image. And what that allows us to do is take a pull-out pantry shelving system, and it allows us to say, show a blow-up photo of that pull-out pantry shelving system, or it allows us to give more descriptive information about it that says that, it's available in various sizes or it's custom built, and, you want to set up an appointment with a ShelfGenie, with your local ShelfGenie to have them come in and discuss the options with you. So it's a cool feature. Okay. So how do you get the most out of Houzz? Go ahead.
So you definitely want to stay active. This is posting pictures, definitely the discussions, and answer any questions that you can. I mean, in the questions, you want to be as detailed as possible so that you can show them how professional you are and that you really do know what you're talking about. Even if you want to just give them recommendations on anything that you know about, it would help. Definitely make your pictures have the most amount of keywords in the description so that they do come up in the most amount of places, and it just makes it a lot easier for customers to find. You want to interact with your users, so discussions. You want to leverage free market research. You can use Houzz to get more information. So it can help you find a count of how many other idea books your images have. Oh,
no, that's somebody's cell phone.
You can find out which ones of your images are more popular. So say you found one of the shelves that you installed was really popular. You can also decide that maybe you want to post that picture on your website if it's not already up there. You can also get a perspective of what is most likely to be successful, and then again put that on your website or maybe make a promotion or sale or something on it.
Right. I just want to add, by the way, whoever might be talking, if you could just put your phone on mute just because it's echoing through the line, that'd be great. All right. So one of the, is that an echo? Okay, sorry. One of the of course, reviews is going to be very big, but one of the greatest things that you can do is, when we go into Houzz and you look over your account and you see that, for instance, maybe maybe one of your products has a really big following, or a lot of people have added that picture to their idea book versus other ones which might not be as exciting. That means that product is something that people are going to want to see, right? So when you guys are showing them your tablet and you're showing them all the different options that they have, and you're scrolling through all the pictures that that are available, you might want to stop specifically on those photos from Houzz that are getting the most amount of people adding them to the idea books, because from a crowdsourced perspective, this is what's most popular amongst people who are looking for solutions like this. And so it wouldn't be a bad idea to not only look through your own Houzz account, but look through ShelfGenie National Houzz accounts, and some of the other franchisee Houzz accounts to see which ones are getting a great deal of traction in terms of being added to idea books. Okay, so let's start with questions about Houzz, and then after the questions on Houzz, I'm going to go into some of the month one initiatives that we have for the franchisees, some of the changes that you could see that you'll see over the next week on your website. So anybody have any questions about House?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, this is Carrie Briscoe. I
Actually,
currently
you know what?
have...
Hold on. You need to mute one of your phones, like either your phone or your computer. That's why there's an echo.
Yep, I got it. Thanks.
Okay, great. No worries.
I currently have a personal House account.
Okay.
Is it advisable to tie that into my professional one, to my ShelfGenie one, or should I keep them separate?
I would keep them separate because having two separate opportunities for you to be found two is better than one. You know, we've created 36 or 38 separate House accounts for each of the franchisees because we found that having multiple House accounts helps you get found more than if you had a single House account. Otherwise, we would have just created one central ShelfGenie House account and then created, subcategories for all of the franchisees. But we found that separate House accounts carry with them separate cachet.
Okay, so I have like 7 or 8 people that follow me just from photos and things that I've posted on my own personal stuff, things that I like. How do I get those people to follow my ShelfGenie page? By just myself liking it for myself? Should I like it and follow it on my personal page?
You should, definitely. You could connect the pages by liking it on your personal page, adding the photos from your personal page. You could add these photos to your idea books on your personal page, and that'll help sort of link the two together.
Also, if you go on the one that you want them to follow through the company one, you can follow their board, and a lot of the times that'll spark their interest to go back and be like, oh, look, I got a notification of friends following me, who will go and they'll look through your board or your idea book, and they'll most likely follow you back too.
Okay, thanks.
So what was the it was the ShelfGenie. What was the keyword that we type into to House to get the?
Click on professional. You get all of them?
Yeah, ShelfGenie. Hold on a second. All right, so we click on ShelfGenie Professionals, do a search, and so as you can see, right now Seattle has 2 reviews, and they're listed number 1 out of all of the ShelfGenie Professionals. And it's because of the amount of reviews that they have. San Antonio has 1 review, and then this is just called ShelfGenie simply. So it's on top because it's the most relevant for the phrase ShelfGenie. But interestingly enough, Seattle is above just the phrase ShelfGenie just because they've got more reviews, more 5-star reviews rather. So again, reviews. Okay, so is that all the questions that we had on House right now?
This
all right,
is Jeff Ando.
Hey, Jeff.
What about all the pictures that were uploaded for the tablet project? Are they on House currently?
They will be. Some of them are on. If you look on the national page, we have only 3 of those booked up. But once we're done getting the new sites up, we can concentrate on House again. But
so everybody, this is Patty. Everybody say hi to Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Okay.
Boisterous crowd.
No, everybody at once.
But I've been going through as I have time and just adding those. But I'm using those pictures for other things as well. Like if you look on the Facebook page, you'll see some of the pictures that were on that tablet project, and some of the pictures I've already had and are up there just because they've been around in other areas as well. So I'm going to add them all again. It can't hurt to have them up there again in the groupings that whoever made those have done, like they're in different galleries. So they will all be up there on the national page. And the one thing about House is House likes it to be your work. So for franchisees who are out there listening right now, if you can send me pictures of your own work, that's much more powerful because that's what they're looking for. Like it's for national, great to have pictures of every franchise's work up there, and other franchises post pictures from other franchises. But the more of your own work, the better. That's just what House prefers.
Right. because otherwise we'll have the same pictures on all 30 some odd house pages, and they don't like that as much. So they like to diversify. They like to show different images, and because of that, we like to respect them. We've spoken to House corporate, and they explained to us that the best way to get optimized with House would be to have us show each individual franchisee's own work on their individual locations. And they were actually the ones who recommended us having a separate House account for each franchisee.
Okay.
Because of that reason.
Well, and the work is also different. Like, I know that the product is the same, but your installers are different, your designers are different. So everything has its own, like, flair. Like, when I look at pictures, I can see differences. I don't know who did what, but...
Sure. And a Florida kitchen is going to look, different than a New York kitchen, just because of the tastes of the people who live in those areas. So, okay. So in addition to the House, we're also posting to Pinterest on a daily basis, and for our next meeting, we'll talk more about Pinterest. For this one, I just want to tie it up with what's going on the local side. So what we've added is this new bar up on top, which is called the Hello Bar. And we've also changed the background on the local page. Instead of that big green and brown background, we've made the local this sort of wood pattern. Now what happens with this Hello Bar is it's now going to drive us to a nice landing page that we've created. So it says free installation. We're actually we haven't done it officially yet because we want to get each individual franchisee's offer that they want to offer. This particular offer is it's supposed to be buy 5 glide outs, get 1 free, but it still says free installation because we have that as a promo. But we were just getting this up so that you guys can take a look and see how it's going to be laid out. And this is actually functioning and working right now. I could fill this in. Sorry about that. That was mine.
Does that photo really look like that?
Does this photo really look like that?
Yeah, because it looks like that cabinet door is all scratched up.
Oh, it's actually a reflection. Oh, no, that is scratched up. Look at that. Oh, we'll get that fixed up today.
Yeah, it looks like a scan or something instead of the...
It does. Yeah, no, it does. You know what?
Yeah, because that's not really good for marketing.
Yeah, you're right. I got you. I got you. We'll take care of that today. We'll take care of that today. We don't have this on any of the other locations yet. This is just was just to show you how it's going to work.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And each individual location can have their own look and feel for this page. So if there's a photo that you like, we could have that as what's going to come up in the box. So if you have one that you're really proud of, we could do that. Okay. And then you get a thank you for your request, and then you can download your free ShelfGenie book as well, and then you can go back to ShelfGenie. So that's how the system's going to work. Let's go back to it for a second. Okay, back to ShelfGenie of Connecticut, and then one of the things that we want to do, and we need the franchisees to help us with, is to create a library of offers that pretty much all the individual other franchisees can help choose from. So right now we have buy 5 glide outs, get 1 free as an offer that ShelfGenie of Connecticut is offering. Another offer, somebody's giving 10% off. Some people give 50% off installation. But what I'd love to get emailed to us would be some ideas of some offers that you guys would like us to create this landing page for your page. And then we could test those offers out, month after month and see which ones get the best results for the franchisees. So that's going to be an email that we're going to send out to everybody to request to request some ideas for offers. One of the other things that we've done, or that we're in the process of doing right now, is adding videos to all of the local areas that people serve. So, for instance, for this ShelfGenie page, we've created a different video for each of the pages for the local page, and it's really helping tremendously the individual, franchise locations get found in the search engine. So, for this, for instance, right now, if we go to the search engine and type in pull out Shelves Connecticut, you're seeing House come up number 1 and number 2. ShelfGenie, and these are backlinks that all lead back to the Connecticut page. And then you're seeing all the videos that we just put up for the ShelfGenie of Connecticut popping up now in the search results, because we've been doing backlinking to them. So all of page 1, all of page 2, is basically all ShelfGenie of Connecticut videos. And they're all essentially, a unique video. They all have different timestamps: 2 minutes 28, 2 minutes 41, 1 minute 38, so on and so forth. But essentially, when you go to one of these videos, the call to action is to go to, ShelfGenie.com, local Connecticut, and sorry about that, or call the number, and this heads back to the local page, or it typically does, but in a particular instance there was a glitch. We'll take care of that. So that is that's the program that we've been running this month, is adding videos. We're going to add videos to every single one of the 850 local pages that exist right now for all the franchisees over the course of the next couple of months, because videos are getting good traction. All right. So any questions? Any more questions? Anybody? No? We're all good?
Yep, we're good.
Thank you all for joining me
Brad,
today.
this is Scott from New Jersey.
Scott Orshan, how are you, sir?
Hey, Brad. What about advertising on House? That's probably how you really get noticed.
Here's the interlude. Somebody must have put up a poll.
We custom design, build, and install the remarkable glide-out shelving system.
If we can figure out who it is.
Solutions for any cabinet in your home.
I'm
With
going to
our
mute
system, just a touch of your fingers glides your
That's got to be
shelving
someone from
around.
corporate.
You'll maximize storage space and have
I'm
easy
working on
access
it.
to
Hold on a second.
everything, making your cabinets more efficient and clutter-free. ShelfGenie
figure it out.
solutions are not only beautiful and durable, they also come with a lifetime warranty
Nope.
on parts and labor.
I have
Ask
no
us
idea
for
what
more
this is.
information and schedule your design consultation today.
Hold on. Probably Courtney.
Is it me?
Oh, no, it's not Courtney. All right. I don't know how to unmute this. All right, Scott. I don't know the answer to your question, but I'll find out and I'll email everybody.
Calling ShelfGenie, granting
Okay.
your 3 wishes: more
Wait, hold
time,
on.
better
Thanks, Brad.
organization, and easy access.
Okay, guys.
It's our
Thank
mission
you
to
very
remain the industry leader in
All right.
custom
Bye-bye,
glide-out
everybody.
systems by continuing to set standards for quality and product innovation, as well as providing our customers with unparalleled service. Schedule your design consultation today or visit us online at www.shelfgenie.com for more information and innovative ideas. ShelfGenie, designed to transform. Our custom design process begins when